This morning, a Texas man is facing federal charges after prosecutors say he threatened to kill Jewish employees at an Atlanta-based company. Federal prosecutors say Jordan Hadley of Houston, Texas, left a threatening voicemail for Midtown-based Flock Safety. He reportedly accused Jewish people at the company of breaking the Constitution before threatening to kill them. Investigators say he is the fourth person charged in the past year in connection with alleged anti-Semitic threats targeting people or places here in the metro.
I think there's no doubt that anti-Semitism is rising in the United States and globally. It has been since October 7th of 2023. It's a threat which this Department of Justice recognizes and is determined to address and combat.
A statement from Flock reads in part, quote, "This incident reflects a broader pattern of hate, harassment, and intimidation that has no place in our communities. Flock fully supports people making their voices heard through the democratic process and engaging in thoughtful debate about the role of technology, but threats of violence should never be part of the process."